Hey, how you doing? I know, I know. It's been a while since I have been here and talked to you guys, and you know, tried to give you guys some guidance and wisdom, some insight. It's been a while. Oh, matter of fact, by the way, first of all, I'm Magical Jones, and this is Ascending Vibrations, okay? Because the intent is to transcend to a higher state of consciousness, a higher state of thinking, a higher state of being, through thought process, through intent, along with the action of the intent, because we know that faith without works is dead, however that goes. I hadn't read my Bible in years. Certain parts of it I will read, but that's not my thing. So, you know. I have, and I don't know about you, but I have been going through the most profound transformations in my life. I am learning so much more about myself, me. Natalie, okay? A lot of people online know me as Magical Jones, but a couple of people, in my community, they know me as Magical Jones. But when you go through a transition, that's you going through a transition. No fake personas and all these things like what you call the people that when they be online or on a radio station, they have their alter ego and all that, and a lot of times as public figures, we like to try to hide behind our personas and our egos, period. Like, even you don't even have to be a public figure or someone that's in the spotlight, but just as a form of protection, we often hide behind our egos, to keep us what we feel like will be protected and secure from the things that go on in life. And what I'm understanding is things can be manipulated for sure, but you really, really don't have total control over anything but yourself, okay? You can attract things to you and people to you, and you can put on a, like I was saying before, a persona or a costume or whatever, and that alone attracts certain types of vibrations, okay? But when you have a spiritual ascension, a spiritual transformation, that has nothing to do with anyone around you, nothing around you, no intent, no nothing. It's completely dealing with your soul, okay? Your inner God, your inner goddess, your energy, okay? And it's a serious situation, okay? It is very serious to allow the process of these transformations to flow. Because if we don't allow for these transformations to occur in our lives, it could cause a lot of chaos. Well, a lot of times, sometimes chaos is going to happen regardless. You know, that's all about change as well. If you know about chaos and, you know, chaotic manifestation and all that, you can't have change without some stuff being, you know, moved, removed, tore up like a storm, okay? There's no such thing as change without transformation, okay? And I want to say there's no such thing as change without death, okay? And when I say death, I'm not talking about like a physical death, like a person dies. But every living thing has to die to be reborn, okay? Every living thing, or every structure, even a structure, has to be torn down in order for something else. You know what I'm saying? Like the architect had a vision in mind, has a vision in mind, and they can't build that vision. They can't manifest that vision without first removing the things that are in the place of where they intend for that vision to be built. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's very hard for us as people, as living beings, to let go and release something that's comfortable or someone that is familiar. Anything that is familiar and comfortable, we have a hard time wanting to release that thing. And don't let us have to have put in some type of work for it. Don't let someone very special to us have given us something, because that's when we place value on things. You know what I'm saying? We place value on things depending on the amount of energy and work that we had to put into it, or who it came from and who that person is to us. Okay, this is simple, but it's very important for me to talk in a very simple way, because these are the foundations of manifestation. Okay, I'm an earth sign. Okay, and I'm all about the foundation. And one thing I do know is that without a foundation, nothing can be built. Not and be sturdy, and not and be something of, you know, I don't know, I don't want to say value, because you can find value in anything, but you got to have a solid foundation to build something. And a lot of times, or all the time really, the things that we build on that foundation are the basics. It's the practical things. It's the things that you absolutely have to have to manifest something. Okay? And what you absolutely have to manifest something is an understanding. And if you don't understand the things and the processes that you go through in life, it's going to be hard or a challenge for you to understand how it's going to be, or how it's been manifested. I know a lot of people will be like, Magical Jones, why you don't talk about like spell work and this is that? Because spell work spell work is nothing more than manipulating energy. Okay? Now, imagine a field. Okay? An open field. Say, maybe an acre or two of land. I'm sorry. I think it's a piece of glitter. But, maybe an acre or two of land. And you're like, this would be the perfect location where I can use this location or this land to build, create, my desire. Okay? So, the first thing you do is anything that is up on the ground. Okay? Because don't forget, to build anything, you have to have a solid ground. Okay? You have to have a solid foundation. So, Above this foundation, you may have a couple of trees. You may have grass. You have to remove those things. Okay. Now, think about the meaning, not the definition, but the meaning of manipulation. It's to move something or to use something for your own purpose. Okay? It's to cause to act, to cause something to react or be a certain type of way that you desire it to be. Okay? And it really has nothing to do with reaction. So, excuse me for saying reaction. So you go on this land, this field, this acre to acre, and you begin to manipulate the ground, okay? Even until the soil, you till it. That's manipulation, okay? Because you're altering it, okay? You're altering the original or the current state of something, all right? Now, if you're following me and you know where I'm going, then you good. You know what I'm saying? And you understand why I don't deal a lot with and I should, but why I don't deal a lot with spells. You know, because people ask me all the time, do you do love spells? Do you do this? Do you do that? You know? And I'm like, I manifest. Okay? I manifest things. That's what I say. That's my reaction or my response when someone asks me, do I do spells? I say, or like, are you a witch? And I'll say, I'm a manifester. I manifest things. And then you may have, you know, a couple of people that are, you know, a little ignorant and don't know about the processes and all this other stuff. You know, and when I say processes, I'm not talking about like you have to do a certain type of thing and this is that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your mental state. Okay? It's all about where you are right now. You know what I'm saying? Because if my 15-year-old daughter wanted to manifest a car, she could. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying not just my daughter, but anyone's daughter. So anyone, but I'm saying 15 because that is considered to be underage. So if my 15-year-old daughter wanted to manifest a car, she could. But the thing about it is, she still would have to wait another year to get her permit. You know what I'm saying? So unless you just have a specific reason of manifesting something early that you really can't use, or it's not going to be of any use to you at that time in your life, there's really no need to manifest it. There's really no need to have it, because, yet again, being an earth sign, that's how things accumulate. Okay? And one thing about a storm, and I'm talking about chaos, and even though my life path is number 3, I have a lot of 5 energies because I'm a Taurus. Okay? And I don't know, I may know, but I don't know in a complete way to where I can explain it to you right now why Taurus is 5. But I will say that it has a lot to do with what I was talking about before, about transformation and not being willing to release things. Okay? And when you're not willing to release something, and that chaos or that storm rips it out of your hands, it's going to hurt. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about life is everything is a process. So I'm pretty sure that at some point in your life, you told yourself, you know what I'm saying, your higher self may have been like, there is too much clutter around you, or there's too many people around you, and you don't need all this right now. These people that's around you, they don't mean you no good. You know what I'm saying? Or they're not serving you any good. You know what I'm saying? They're not helping your higher self. You know what I'm saying? They're not serving your highest good. And as so for like things, you know, like, why are you gonna have like 3 pair of the same shoes, or 3 pair of the same pants? And I mean, I don't know, like, to me, and I'm not a minimalist yet, Spirit said yet, but I'm not a minimalist, but I feel like, or I'm learning that the more you have, the more things that you hold on to that you don't need, really. You know what I'm saying? And when it's time for things to change, those things are going to cause damage or cause a lot of hurt or disappointment during the storm. You know what I'm saying? If you're following what I'm saying. So going back to where I was saying, like, why manifest something that you don't need at that time? Okay? If you're living comfortable, why would you manifest wanting to become a million or billionaire, which is fine, okay? Hey, it's a lot of our intents, you know what I'm saying? And it's right here in the atmosphere. It's in there. It's here, okay? We are in those times to where any and everybody can become a millionaire. No joke. But you have to be prepared for the things that come along with being in that tax bracket, first of all. You know what I'm saying? And the key word is tax. And then with the word tax, you have all these other things that come in the list with it. Okay? So, you have to be prepared, because you can manifest it, but just as fast as you manifest it, it's gonna leave just as fast, because you weren't prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? You weren't prepared to it wasn't time. Okay? It wasn't time, and it's a thousand reasons as to why things shouldn't be manifested out of season. Okay? So, this is why, you don't say, oh, well, they don't do this, or they don't have the energy or the know-how to do this, that, or the other, because if that was the case, then they would be this, or they would have that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, with gifts, I'll say this, with gifts, a gift, and I'm saying a gift as in like a talent, comes with a gift or a talent comes responsibility. Okay? You have to have the wisdom. Okay? Because, like I said in the beginning of the video, we can put on a persona, and we can put on a front for any and everybody. We can put on a front for ourselves if we want to, but inwardly, it's like a meme that I seen on, I think it's Instagram, because I stay on Instagram more than I stay on Facebook nowadays. But it's a meme that I shared, and it's on my Instagram page, my personal Instagram page. I think I'm gonna find it and put it on my Tarot with Magical Jones Instagram page. But it was like, you can lie to your friends, you can lie to your family, you can lie to the world, you can even lie to yourself. But that reflection in the mirror, it'll make you fold every time if you're not real with yourself. Okay? It'll make you fold every time. You got to get yourself right. You got to get your inward self right. So, I'm hearing Spirit say it's some people that's been trying to manifest some things, and they're like, why? Why can't I manifest this? And it's not that you don't have the power to manifest it. It's not even that you don't have the know-how to manifest it. But you got to be ready. That's just like, the first thing, like a lot of people, besides for money now, I'll say the second thing then. But the second thing that most people try to manifest besides for money is love. Okay? They want to manifest the perfect person in their lives, in their lives. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy to say, I love you. And it's easy to feel them vibes of love. You know what I'm saying? And to resonate, for a minute in the vibration of love and passion and all that other stuff. You gotta listen to me now. It's easy to resonate in love, passion, okay, Spirit said go back. Okay, love and passion is not the same thing. Okay, love and passion is not the same thing. So love and money is not the same thing. Love and take me out on a date is not the same thing. Love and come hold me at night ain't the same thing. Because love is something that we give. Okay? It's something within us. And a lot of us have a lot of love to give. A lot. Very compassionate people. Queen of Cups type people. King of Cups type people. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, who are you trying to manifest to give this love to? Or who are you trying to manifest because they look good and they make good money? You know what I'm saying? Because look good and make good money ain't love. Because look good and make good money will beat your ass. Excuse me. But look good and make good money will have you fucked up. So why do you want someone? Okay? What is the purpose of wanting someone? Is it because you want that passion? If you want passion, just say you want passion. Don't say you want love, and know the difference. You know what I'm saying? And just because a person can give you passion don't mean they can love you. Just because a person can give you money don't mean they can love you. So you got to be very, 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 very mindful of what you manifesting. Love is love. Okay? And love ain't always pretty. Okay? And love gonna hurt because why does love hurt? Love hurts when we expect someone to love us the way that we desire to be loved. And they not even on that frequency. And they can't. And it hurts. It'll hurt because you feel rejected. You know what I'm saying? So not to go too much into that, but I was talking about why it's not always good to manifest something so fast. You know what I'm saying? You have to be ready for something. You got to know exactly what you want. Because the universe is always going to say yes. But when you get it, is it going to be what you expected? Are you going to be able to maintain it? You know what I'm saying? So, going back to getting yourself together on the inside. These transformations, these spiritual transformations that everybody's going through. And we could say that it's because of this, that, and the other, but I'm not gonna lie. To me, it all has to do with the energies, around us. Like the energies of, the planets, they manipulate us. You know what I'm saying? The moon manipulates the water. I mean, come on. This is all magic. Nature is magic. Nature is magic. And speaking of nature, every day, unless I'm completely off balance, and some days I do be completely off balance, I'm not gonna lie, I got some wisdom and some knowledge for your motherfucking ass, but I be off sometimes, and I have to give myself a break and get me together. And I know that it's kind of frustrating when someone is not as what's the word? When you're not persistent. Persistent is not the word that I'm looking for. But when you're not Spirit, what is the word? I want to say it's begin with a C. See how it just be so easy to just forget a word, but it be right there in your mind. But when you don't do the things that people expect for you to do, or things that you enjoy doing, when you're not consistent. Thank you. Consistent. Thank you, whoever you was, because it was spirit. But yeah, when you're not consistent, it's or when someone is not consistent with doing something that they started doing, and you benefit from that, or it makes you feel good or whatever, it gets frustrating. Okay. And I lost my train of thought. Oh shit, I lost my train of thought. Consistent. And it's crazy because normally I'm a very consistent person and persistent. Being an Aries Taurus cusp, I'm very consistent and persistent. So for me to start something that I'm passionate about, and then I just stop, my mind be here with you guys all the time. Like, I'm like, oh, I wish I could just make a video, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't. I could not, because I could have made up a message. I could have just said anything. I could have got on here and I could have, start shuffling my tarot cards and gave you a message or whatnot, but if I'm not in it, and if I'm not feeling it, I can't do it. Because it's so much more fulfilling when you're doing something and you're into it. You know what I'm saying? Right? When you're into something and you do it, it's just so much more fulfilling. Those energies, those emotions, like right now, I am not the most emotional person that I know. By far, probably the least. Unless I done had, a few glasses of wine or whatever I'm drinking. And then, I get relaxed and I can just feel like, I'm me, you know what I'm saying? And as much as I felt like I was the Queen of Swords, as much as I feel like I am the Queen of Wands, as much as I believe that I am the Queen of Pentacles, as much as I believe that I am the Empress, I'm learning. I am so much learning. I'm learning. And I can't even help my feelings. Like, I am the Queen of Cups. I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things I don't like. A lot of things I understand. And I'm like, okay, well, I know. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, oh no, I don't fuck with that, or I don't deal with this, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I have so much love in me. And it's weird because for a long time, I always desired. I asked for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I asked for it. I was like, I want to be, like, I would see women cry, like, and I'd be like, oh my God, that's so vulnerable. That's so, like, feminine. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time, this is me. You alright. You alright. Yeah, you good. Come here, you need a hug. But those things that you resonate with, me, that I resonate with, and I can be free to be myself, I'm crying. And I will tell you this, and I know I'm not the only one like this, but I'm saying it because I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking for you. When you can find, or when you know someone is not emotional, they may be sensitive, because emotional people are very sensitive. You know what I'm saying? But when you know that someone, you know, is normally not like that, and you know, or you have heard of them of just being a certain type of way, and they feel like they can trust you enough to let down their guards and open up and be vulnerable, that's a privilege. And I swear, I don't like people crying to me because I know the responsibility of it. These people are opening up to me. You know what I'm saying? They're opening up and saying, heal me, touch me, make me feel better. That's what people do when they cry. And I know crying, a lot of times it's a form of release. But you know what I'm saying though, right? But yeah, back to transformations. Because I'm trying to stay on topic now. I'm trying to stay on topic. And like I was saying about the text that I send out, it was about nature. I'm gonna get my phone and I'm gonna read it to you. So that you it says, first of all, what I do is I get these little memes, you know what I'm saying, and they have to resonate with what I feel like Spirit wants the collective to hear, because I send these texts out to currently right now close to 50 people. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a lot. But from my phone every day, you know, that's a lot. And they appreciate it too. Don't let me not send no message in a week or a few days. They will be texting me. What's up? I ain't got my message today. What's up? Like, why you ain't give me my message? Oh, you don't know how much your messages really help me. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know how that makes me feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can make someone else feel better. And I'm not saying everybody appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that let me know that they really appreciate my messages, it makes me want to continue. Okay? But anyway, we was talking about nature and manifestation and stuff like that. But it says, nature is powerful and beautiful. This is the meme. Nature is powerful and beautiful. Nature is destructive and creative. Nature is amazing and wonderful. Nature is loving and graceful. And then I wrote, nature is natural. And natural is authentic, original, one of a kind. We are blessed to be a part of such a beautiful creation. The process of life and nature alone is magical. Although beauty is in the eye of the beholder, it doesn't take away the fact that it still exists. And I'm going to tell you, boy, that's deep. That is deep. Because that's nature. And that's manifestation as well. And I'm going to say one last thing because I'm up on an hour. But I'm going to say one last thing about nature and being natural and being authentic and being original and being one of a kind. A lot of people, they have an ideal. And they come to realize that they're not the first one with this ideal. And a lot of times what people do, they'll get discouraged because they'll say, it's too many other people with this ideal. There's too many other people doing what I thought to do. And they'll just not even try. Because they feel like the competition is too grand. It's too great. The competition is too much for them to even, compare with, compete with. But while I was meditating before I started the video, and I knew that I was going to talk about this, okay? Because I needed a message for you. And it came to me in a way this morning while I was having my coffee with my friend, and we were talking about, he said something about how they said on the news that there was going to be a rise of a lot of bugs submerging from the earth. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh no, I didn't hear that, And I try not to get involved in a lot of stuff that happened or that is said on the news, because I'm not saying that it's not true, but I know that it can be fabricated, and I know that a lot of times they'll put stuff in the media to manipulate your mind, okay? And anytime that we manipulate something, what are we doing? We're putting a spell on it. That's magic. I don't give a fuck what you call it. I don't give a fuck who you is. You can say that you ain't no witch. You can say that you ain't no warlock. You can say that you ain't no manifester. You can say that you ain't no god, goddess, whatever. But this is what people do. And people do it every day. Just to get you to do or go along with their agenda. Like I was talking about the love spells. You know what I'm saying? You want to put a love spell on somebody to get them to do what you want them to do. Only to turn around and realize that they're doing what you wanted them to do, but their frequency and your frequency is not even on the same level. So that level of love that you're going to receive from them is not going to be the level of love that you was expecting. Okay? But anyway, so they were talking about that on the news, and I was like, oh no, I never heard of that. So then he had said something about the type of bug, and I think he said something about a centipede. It wasn't really a centipede. I don't know what he said. He said something about the thing had like 40 legs. It had like 40 legs or something like this. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's weird because, and I live in the woods, okay? So it is what it is. But when I went to the kitchen this morning, there was a bug that had crawled through the cracks, that is not sealed in the window. And it happened to be, to me, I said it was an inchworm, but it had a lot of legs. It was about that long, and it looked like a little centipede. And I was like, oh, I seen one of those this morning in the sink. And so then he started talking about something that, because he's from South America, and this is going to be my point. He's from South America, and he was like, oh yeah, because those things, they I remember they have like a lot of hair on them, and if you touch them, if they touch your skin, it'll make your skin break out and all this other stuff. I said, what? I said, I don't know about that. No, I don't know what that is. I said, now that's some Amazon stuff. That's some stuff in South America. We don't have that here in America, and if we do, I'm not accustomed to it. I don't know what you're talking about, in other words. So my point is, there are a million insects, billions of insects, different species of insects, and some of them look alike, okay? Some of them look alike. But say you got let's talk about the ladybugs. Let's talk about something cute, okay? Or the butterflies. I love butterflies, okay? I love the butterflies. Magical Jones love butterflies. And the skull and crossbone. I love it, okay? It represents transformation for me, okay? It represents protection as well, the crossbone. Anyway, say a ladybug. You see one. You say, oh, I want to be a ladybug, but there's so many ladybugs out there. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, you have red ladybugs, you have gold ladybugs, you have multiple colored ladybugs, and that's only here in my region of where I stay at. If you go to another country, you're going to see some bugs that are ladybugs, but they are totally different. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing that I'm getting at. Things appear to be the same on the outside until you take a closer look at it, okay? And then you'll notice that one might be red, one might be green, one might be yellow, one might be orange or whatever, okay? And then when you think about why these things or insects, and stay with me now, because I'm talking about, when you have an ideal to do something and you feel like it's a lot of people doing that same thing, okay? These things look alike on the outside, but then when you get a little closer, you'll notice that it's something a little bit different about one of them. Matter of fact, ain't none of them the same. Even if they the same color, them spots gonna be different. Now, even a dog. I mean, anything that you can think of, okay? Even an identical twin. There's gonna be a difference, and I'm gonna tell you why. Things look alike on the outside. You ready? What I've been talking about. The inside. It's the inside. It's your purpose. It's why you were put here. You were here to do something a little bit different than your brother or your sister or your cousin or whatever that look like you. You know what I'm saying? Your soul tribe. Because for one, first of all, I like saying that. My brother be saying that all the time. And I be hearing people say it all the time online and on TV and everything. I crack up laughing every time I hear it. First of all. But there is a compound or some type of, and stay with me now when I'm talking about these, the process or the things that go on, the chromosomes, the DNA, okay? The DNA and the things are different, okay? Things are different, okay? So there is something within that being, that bug, that dog, that cat, you know what I'm saying, that shows on the outside. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be like, man, I got 5 cats. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got 2 dogs, I got 3 dogs, I got 4 dogs. You know what I'm saying? But they not the same. They are not the same. And it's going to be something unique about each and every one. And each and every soul on this planet is unique. I don't give a fuck how much they disguise themselves and dress it up, you know what I'm saying, and try to cover it up. But for long, you can hide a lot of things. What they say, you can hide a lot of things, but there's one thing you can't hide for too long, and that's the truth. That's nature. Because after a while, that gray gonna start showing. Okay? After a while, you're going to have to take out them gray and them green contacts, and your original eye color going to show. Every single person, soul on this planet is different. And every single soul on this planet serves a different purpose. If only we could tap in to our inward selves and become who we truly are without trying to dress it up, without trying to say, oh, I like the way she did that, so I'm going to try to do that this time too. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being inspired by somebody, but at the end of the day, you got to be you. Okay? And if you have an ideal, if spirit, divine, your energy, your inner God, goddess, your higher self, put that thought in your mind, you damn well better act on it if you want it to flourish. But before you act on it, you better tap into yourself. Okay? Be yourself. Because everybody else is taken, right? Ain't that what they say? Everybody else is taken. You can't be them. That's why people get bored. Don't nobody want to see that. Everybody doing that. Everybody ain't doing it like you doing it. Everybody ain't saying it like you saying it. Everybody don't look like you look. You know what I'm saying? And I swear, I try to get on here and I try to be authentic, but I try to be spiritual when I'm already spiritual. You know what I'm saying? I can only be myself. I can only be myself. And that's what that's it. I'm not nobody's guru. And I can't tell you how to do something. I can tell you how I did it. And then you work with it. And you do it the way that it works for you. You know what I'm saying? But don't never let nobody tell you how to do something. No, you can't do it like that. You can't do it like that. You can't do it. You gotta wash your hands first. Then you gotta go here. You gotta turn around and circle 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta do jumping jacks. And then you gotta fall down on your knees and pray. And then you gotta meditate. You know what I'm saying? No, don't let nobody tell you how to do shit. Remember how I was talking about the foundation? Once you learn the basics of life, once you learn the principles, you know, and I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to share what I know, you know what I'm saying, in a way to where I feel like it's necessary. I'm not going to be on here talking about, yeah, I'm a big bad witch and I'm going to put a spell on you if you come fuck with me. No. 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 And I apologize for those that are like me, but when I was growing up, I grew up Christian, okay? And right now, on the path that I'm on right now, I'm not religious, but I don't kick nobody in the ass, you know what I'm saying, for what path they're on. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all stepping stones to get to your destination. I don't give a fuck what step you step on, long as you step on it to get higher. And that's it. Some people use Christianity, some people use Buddhism, some people use Islam or whatever. Some people use, you know, it's a lot of different types of religious things out here, okay? I like logic. I like what makes sense, okay? I like what works for me, you know what I'm saying? I like what I can understand, but at the same time, I'm not going to be bound to one specific thing, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what everybody else is doing. But I said that to say, when I was saying how, you know, people, you know, they be masters, they be this, they be that, they be like, you know, but I heard it said in a lot of different ways, but the only way that I can remember it being said is, my people die. And when I say my people, I ain't talking about no Christians, and I ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying, I'm talking about my soul people, my soul tribe, die from a lack of knowledge. Humble yourselves. And like I can get deep, but this video is like an hour and something long. But humble yourselves and seek the Lord. And what is the Lord to you? Not who. Because you are your only God. You are the creator of your life. But what is your Lord? It better be your higher self. What is the kingdom of righteousness that we must seek? Isn't it the laws? Regardless of what laws you're talking about. I ain't talking about the law of Moses either. First of all, I want to say the law of nature. And then you have the Hermetic law. Which some say is the very same thing. Anyway, I think after this video, I'm going to come, and I really, when I'm doing my tarot, I really kind of want to stay away from this love tarot thing, because my perception of it is, you know, it's it can be a little manipulative, you know what I'm saying? But you're being told in the first place that these are not personal readings. These are general readings for the collective of a certain zodiac sign or whatever. And you know, if people do that for a living, then or to make money, then they're going to do it every day. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to watch that stuff every day. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in love, first of all. Don't get caught up in love, first of all. Don't get caught up in somebody outside of yourself, first of all. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing, completely nothing wrong with love readings. Nothing. But use it as guidance, okay? Don't use it as set in stone. This is what's going on, or wow, is that how they feel about me? Or what? Oh, that's how I'm supposed to be feeling, or that's how they think I feel about them, and all this. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? You're really allowing yourself to manipulate the outcome of your love situation because your mental thoughts. If you really want to break it down, you're fucking up your own love life by listening to something, and if you're not processing it the way that it is supposed to be processed, which you're not even really supposed to be like processing the whole thing. You're like, okay, well, maybe, you know, I should take this as some type of advice as to work on myself. Okay? Not to, I should take this as some type of advice. And yeah, that motherfucker cheating on me. And I knew it because I remember him and my sister went to the store and they didn't come back till like 2 hours later. And the tarot reader said that, you know what I'm saying? Nah, come on, man. Nah. I mean, I will do love readings, you know, but I like to, you know, anybody that pays attention to my tarot messages, they really be spiritual messages, spiritual guidance. You know what I'm saying? And I always try to give some advice as to how you can, you know, better yourself in the situation. You know, it ain't really always about the person on the outside anyway. And like I was saying in the beginning, are y'all even aligned? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all even aligned on the frequency of love to where you need to be fucking with this motherfucker anyway? Can they even love you the way that you want to be loved? And we ain't even got to be talking about romantic relationships. We can be talking about partnerships and family and friends and all this, any type of relationship, relating to a person. Because we know a ship is a vessel and a vessel can be a body. Okay? Yeah, Magical Jones can break it down, I'm telling you. But, yeah. Let's work on us, okay? Let's work on us, and let's let our light shine. Let's accomplish some goals. Let's fulfill some purposes, some life purposes that, you know, we've been kind of too intimidated to work on because we feel like too many people doing it, or nobody's going to like it, or people not gonna like the way that I look, or people not gonna like the way that I talk, or people not gonna like the way that I whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the media is really, really, really trying to get us to all look the same way. Do what, like these nails, they're a little long for me, just a little bit. They're a little long for me, but I love them, okay? They made me feel good about myself. I had locks in my hair, okay? I had locks in my hair. I cut them off. Everybody know that, okay? So I had this much hair. Okay. And still today, I got that much hair because I keep cutting in my damn hair. But I like it. It makes me feel good. But also, it makes me feel good when I can throw in a wig, you know what I'm saying, and look a certain type of way that makes me feel good at that time. You know what I'm saying? Do what makes you feel good. Do what's comfortable for you. Yeah, I'm not gonna prolong this. I keep saying that and I just keep on talking. I swear, I just keep on talking, don't I? Yeah, that's one thing that I know my purpose is speaking, because I will talk. Yeah, if I'm around people and I'm not talking, then I'm not led to talk. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, oh, well, you be on the videos and you be talking and this is that. I'm talking with a purpose. Okay? I have something to say. When I'm just sitting around you, or we just sitting down watching TV or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just be talking. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to be like, you know, quiet. I listen, I observe. My mama used to always tell me when I was younger, and my sister, but my mama used to always say it, and I never really got it until I got older. But she was like, I see you cutting them eyes at me. You're like, you always cutting them eyes. That means I'm always looking. And then I got these eyes, you know what I'm saying? And they look, you know what I'm saying? Like my eyes are always wandering. Like I'm always looking, I always feel like I was put here to observe things. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my eyes. Like I'm always, like my head is not looking, like turning, but my eyes are always moving. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, if I'm looking at you, I'm observing you. But sometimes you don't even see me looking at you, and I be observing you, because I be feeling you and everything. I listen to the little ums and and all that body language, interpersonal skills, all that. I got it. Okay, I got that packed. I can read the fuck out of you, and I will sit there like I ain't seen shit. Anyway, if you made it this far to my video, I really appreciate you listening to me talk, because the thing about it is I be having a lot of gems, you know what I'm saying? Like I be having a lot of wisdom in my videos, but it ain't for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not that flashy, like this is that and this is that. I'm gonna start editing my videos back and everything too. But when I first came out on my other channel, I used to edit my videos. I'm gonna start back editing my videos, and my son, he make music and all this other type of stuff. I'm gonna have him make me a little intro beat to where, you know, I can try to keep your attention, because I know it's kind of hard, you know, like, am I in school? And even if I am in school, can you make this a little bit more interesting for me? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when I get on here, I'm not going to have on no wig. And I'm not going to have on no hat. I'm not going to have on a lot of stuff that might draw your attention. You know what I'm saying? And you're just going to have to be able to just listen to what Spirit is saying. And that's hard. It's a challenge for some people. Alright, I have a couple of other videos that I want to make. You know, those that know me or are familiar with my videos or whatnot, you guys know that I have a website. I make jewelry. I make beaded jewelry. Most of the beaded jewelry, if it's not wood, it's crystal, gemstones. Hold on, let me get a box. I'm making a video. Let's see some of the things that I have made myself. Okay, this is a tiger's eye. Okay, I think these beads are about, I want to say about 6 millimeters or so. But this is tiger's eye. This is a real tiger's eye. This is one of the bracelets that I make. This one right here is a bracelet. This is, I want to say this is jade. You know, and they have the little silver accent. This one right here is soda light. So I make like a lot of different bracelets. This one is centrine. Okay. All right. Yeah. And what I do, what I like to do is I like to get custom orders. Like, I won't make bulk because everybody don't want the same thing. Okay, some people want things made different, and what you do is I would prefer that you emailed me or hit me up on Instagram or Facebook and told me what you wanted, and we go from there. Because I have a website, but I'm not gonna lie, the shipping on there, it's kind of expensive, you know, and it is what it is. But for your ladies, gods and goddesses, queens, waist beads, this is one of the first ones that I made. This is pink and red glass, and these little pink balls are rose quartz. Okay, I make the little Zodiac bracelets. These are wood. Okay, but I have some friends and family wearing these. Let's see what else I have here. It's a little tangled, but this is just my box of what I have with me. This is another waist bead. This is, you know, for a smaller person, but you know, you would let me know what size you wear or what size your waist is. And oh, I'm sorry, let me see what kind of, I don't have any crystals on here, but this is just blue and a light blue, like a blue tone waist bead. And you know, blue is about communication, it's about the throat chakra, it's about whatever you want it to be, really. You know, whatever resonates for you. When you think about blue, what do you think about? What makes you feel good? Anyway, this one here is white, and it's like a metallic silver or metallic gray. And these little yellow beads are citrine. No, they're not. No, they're not. This is yellow jade. That's yellow jasper. I'm gonna get it right. Okay. But yeah, these are some things. And then I also sell these keychains with the amethyst thing, with the knot, the Trinity knot. Okay, I love these. I wear them myself. I have this one, and this is black onyx. Okay, that's black onyx with the same knot, the Trinity knot. It's a keychain. Okay, just hit me up, you know. I also have the little Zodiac Keychains. Which one is this one? I think this is Aquarius. Okay, and they're all silver tone. This one is that Capricorn? Turn back around. I think that's Capricorn. Sagittarius. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I have a Gemini one. You know, and I can make them custom. If you wanted to say your name, if you wanted to say a zodiac, just hit me up, let me know. You know, your waist size, whatever, what type of beads you want on there. And then we can communicate about what type of beads I have available. And if I have to order some, I'll order them for you, no problem. You know. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Magical Jones, and this is Ascending Vibrations. And this was a long ass video, okay? But if you're still here, I really appreciate you. And I know that you are my soul tribe. You sat there and you listened to me. You stayed with me. You didn't leave me. All right. I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right.